Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. Not going anywhere. Boost! 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 Peekaboo, I see you because I think it's about time to retire that intro. I think it's about time. I know when I say this, I know that it doesn't matter what I say about Jaclyn Hill on this video. Listen, Linda, okay? It does not matter what I say in this video about Jaclyn Hill, what truths I tell, what opinions I have. I know that this video is going to be flooded on that one thing that I just said. I just said that I think it's time to retire that intro. And I'm either going to get 50% of the people are going to say, no, you can't ever get rid of the intro. I don't know what I'm going to do if you get rid of the intro. And the other half of the people are going to say, please, please get rid of the intro. I fast forward through it every single day. Please. It doesn't matter what else I say. I should just make this a 2-second video and say, I think it's time to retire the intro and just be done. I should just be done at 2 seconds. I'm trying to make this a short video anyway because I'm trying to get to the pool. But listen, Linda, I should just shut it down right there. I should just shut it down right there because I know that after I said that, that's everybody. Listen, you don't need to take to the keyboard like Gabby Hanna, okay? You don't need it. Just listen. They don't have polls on YouTube channels. Do you guys remember that back in the day when you could put a poll in your video and you could ask a question and people could answer it? I miss those days. I miss those days. YouTube always comes up with these, like, what are they called? These updates. They always do these updates they say everybody's asking for. So if you're a content creator or a dude with a camera like me, you'll know what I'm talking about on the back end. You'll get like this email and then there's like this notice on the Creator Studio and it'll say, YouTube is rolling out this really exciting update that everybody's asked for, and you're like, what is it? And you read it, and nobody's asked for it. Not one person. I don't even understand them most of the time, okay? I don't even understand them most of the time. But then they get rid of things like polls. I loved polls so much. Do you remember back in the day, I'd say I'm going to include a poll in, and then I could set you to just shove that poll up here, you know what? Anyway, I love polls. Why'd they get rid of those polls? I miss those so much, you know? Anyway. Okay, let's get back to the intro, the infamous intro. Hey, you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo. See, it just went out of focus. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Do you guys realize I've been doing this intro? Well, probably I didn't do the full intro until like a year, so we're going on like 8 years of me doing this intro, unless I do serious videos. The album, Dad, shimmy. We just added just about, like, people ask me all the time, they're like, how do you come up with this stuff for the intro? I don't even remember. I don't even remember most of the stuff of how it originated in the intro. But I will remember that the shimmies, well, not the original shimmies. I know where the original shimmies came from. That came from my friend Steve that we called Susie, who has since passed away. Whenever he would see me in the bar, back in the day before I got sober, which is 30 years ago, he'd go, shimmy. Because apparently I did some dance that looked like a shimmy or something. Now, apparently everybody's doing the shimmies on TikTok. I started the shimmies, let's just be for real, okay? But anyway, there's nothing original. I didn't start the shimmies. I know now the other people, oh, Peter thinks he started the shimmies. I know I didn't start the shimmies, okay? I know I didn't start it. But anyway, the shimmy, the dance routine that we do, shimmy to the left, come on, do it. This is a boring-ass Jaclyn Hill video, come on, where she talks about her lipsticks again. Dramageddon again. Everybody comes over here and they go, Peter, nobody cares about Dramageddon and the lipsticks anymore. You need to tell Jaclyn Hill and Jeffree Star that. You need to stop bringing that to me. I'm just covering the people that are talking about it, okay? Jaclyn Hill is still, all these years later, still talking about her lipsticks. And if she is, then I'm going to talk about her lipsticks. Go tell Jaclyn Hill that nobody cares about her lipsticks anymore. Go tell Jeffree Star that nobody cares about Dramageddon anymore, okay? Go tell them. I'm just a low drama commentary channel over here commenting on this stuff, okay? But that's not really what this video is about. This video is really a lesson in danceography of the shimmies, okay? So if you've never done this, listen, you people that you're getting ready to push the button to fast forward through this is the best part of your day, right here, okay? This is going to cheer you up, right here, okay? We're going to go shimmy to the left, shimmy to the right, shimmy to the front, and we shimmy to the back, shimmy. Okay, you ready? This is a shimmy, okay? In case you need a demonstration. Shimmy to the left, shimmy to the right, shimmy to the front, shimmy to the back, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, here, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on! I see you over there sipping on your coffee. Put the coffee cup down. You're going to shimmy with me, all right? I'm so over this. This is summer school for drama class, okay? This is summer school. Y'all failed this year, okay? Y'all failed. So you're in summer school now, and you got to do the shimmies. This is what we're doing for drama class today, the shimmies. Are you ready? You are so boring. I'm just going to tell you right now. You are so boring if you are not doing the shimmies. If you are sitting there and not doing the shimmies, then you are boring, okay? You have one life, okay? Do the shimmies. I should make a t-shirt out of that. You have one life, shimmy. Anyway, here we go. You ready? Come on. Come on now. 1, 2. This is like when you go to a birthday party and everybody sings happy birthday and that one person in the back of the room thinks they're so good that they're not going to sing. They're so fancy. They're so fine. They're not going to sing happy birthday. Baby, don't nobody care what your voice sounds like, okay? We've already heard you. You cannot sing like Taylor Swift. We know that, okay? Just sing fucking happy birthday and make your friend happy. All right? Don't sit there so grand at the back of the room and be like, when everybody else is happy birthday, you're like, you're not saying the words. Sing out loud. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday. Sing it, okay? Be part of life, okay? Wake up. Wake up, Linda. Come on, Suzanne. Get it together, Tiffany. Let's go. Okay, you ready? The shimmies. We're back to the shimmies. 1, I do make a long intro, don't I? Where am I at now? About 7 minutes, and we ain't even past the shimmies yet. 1, 2, 3, go. You shimmy to the left and you shimmy to the right. You shimmy to the front and you shimmy to the back. Shimmy, shimmy. Okay, that was a practice room. Now we're going to do the real one. Ready? 1, 2, we go on 3, not 4. 1, well, it's 3 and go. Okay. Do you remember when you were a little kid and you make up dance routines and you guys would fight over stuff like this? This is what I feel like right now. Okay. I'm in such a good mood because I'm getting ready to go to the pool for the 2nd day in a row. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. You shimmy to the left and you shimmy to the right. You shimmy to the front and you shimmy to the back. Shimmy, shimmy. The fact that at least like 500 of you just shimmied together with me is a powerful thing, okay? Can we just put this in perspective? I am such a believer that like if you smile at somebody else and they smile at somebody else and they smile at somebody else before you know it, the whole world is smiling, okay? And so we could literally change the world with a smile. I know when I say that, people are like, that is so stupid. That is not true. Yes, you could. It's that one person that refuses to smile that is not willing to change the world for the better, okay? That's the truth right there. The one that you out there that didn't shimmy, you don't want better things for this world because you ain't willing to shimmy, okay? If we could get the whole, I'd like to buy the world a Coke and get a shimmying. If we could get the whole world to shimmy, can you imagine? If every night, okay, if the world was just changing, we were just all shimmying and smiling and helping one another and being nice to each other and shimmying, and can you even imagine what the world would be like? It'd be such a nice place, wouldn't it? Anyway, the album, Dad, Shimmy Shimmy AF, available summer 2025. Rock on, roll, dust, woman. Peace. That was a good intro today, wasn't it? Man, that was a good intro, and I got my notes and everything. And by notes, I mean, well, I downloaded or saved or whatever it's called, I don't know, on my phone this Jaclyn Hill TikTok, which we're going to respond to because apparently, I haven't watched it yet. We're going to watch it live. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We're going to watch it live, and I'm going to respond to it and tell you what I think, okay? You know what? I probably need to, oh shoot. I gotta turn down the display brightness on here. Listen, I'm not technological. I ain't got my glasses on. I can't do math. Okay, because if I don't, then you guys won't be able to see the video. Okay, there it's better. Now, do I got it all tuned up and things like that? Let me get Jaclyn. So let me tell you how I'm coming to this video. First of all, more importantly, this is my, oh, come on now, Jaclyn. We're not ready to start the video yet. This is my 2nd day of going to the pool. Can you all see this? Okay, you can see it better now, can't you? Okay, this is my 2nd day of going to the pool. I am so excited. Now, my neighbor next door, we're reading Ice Alien Barbarians. Oh my God, I finished the 1st chapter last night. It's scandalous. Anyway, but we're reading it together for the summer. And then my friend Nikki is too. But yesterday, she didn't go to the pool. So I went with my friend, my neighbor on the corner. Her name is Pool Crew Lady number 1. She was working yesterday. So her friend went to the pool with me. She's going to the pool today too. And then my neighbor next door, she's going. I think she's already there. So I gotta get these videos done. I ain't got time for y'all. Liz, what are we doing shimmying? Fuck the shimmies. The world don't want to change. If the world doesn't want to change, then what's the point of doing the shimmies? No, I will never give up on smiling and making shimmies to change the world, okay? I do believe that. I think you should start just shimmying when you see people. And then they'll think you're crazy, you know? But anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think of you. It really doesn't. If your last thought on earth is what people thought of you, you did not live a fine life. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Don't care what people think about you. You just shouldn't care, okay? Jaclyn Hill shouldn't care what I think about her and this TikTok. She really shouldn't. You know, she shouldn't care what I think about her. None of these people should. I'm just a drama commentary channel getting ready to go to the pool, baby. It ain't that deep, okay? I know some people want to make it that deep, but it ain't that deep. Live your life to your best, okay? Shimmy, smile, enjoy your life, and enjoy your summer. Okay, so let me tell you about how I came on this video today. So yesterday, I did this Laura Lee video that nobody cared about. No, true story, they didn't. But can I tell you about this lip balm, first of all? This is called Magic Mermaid. I don't know if this is the one that somebody said I look like Brittany Cartwright's mom on Vanderpump Valley. Well, I call it Vanderpump Valley because she was on Vanderpump Rules and now she's on the Valley. But anyway, it has like this purple tint to it. I love, not sponsored, but I love the Treat Beauty things. My friend Melissa got me hooked on these. Anyway, this lip gloss though, I think somebody sent it to me or something. It's called Ruby Red. Listen, I think it's so nice that somebody, Butter Bomb, it's not good. It's not good. I need to find a really good lip gloss. The best lip gloss ever. I mean, hands down, I have tried probably at this time, probably 60 to 80 lip glosses, no lie. And that Celine lip balm, that Celine lip balm by Manny MUA, you know, that's just hands down. Manny, could you just disown James Charles so I can start using that lip gloss again, please? Okay. I love that lip gloss so much. I'm telling you right now, if Manny MUA came out with a video today and he said, I am done with James Charles, I done seen the light. I saw the light in your window tonight. Winona Judd. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. I love Winona Judd so much, don't you? How can you not like Winona Judd? I mean, come on now. Winona Judd. There's only one Winona Judd. Anyway, I love the Judds. Their whole life story just makes me so sad, but that's for another day. Anyway, I'm telling you right now, if Manny MUA came out and apologized for everything he done wrong and disowned James Charles, baby, I'd be like Gabby Hanna on the keyboard tonight ordering those Celine lip glosses. I would. I'd be ordering them tonight. Tonight, baby, I'd be ordering them lip glosses. Manny, you are gatekeeping, okay, the finest lip gloss in the world, okay, because of your bitterness. Well, maybe my bitterness towards the world. I don't know, but could you just do the right thing so I can enjoy those lip glosses again? I mean, listen, with Manny MUA's lip gloss and shimmies and smiling at one another, I truly do believe in world peace, okay? Those three things. Well, because to get to the lip glosses, we have to disown James Charles and make apologies for all the things he did, like his podcast with Laura Lee. Oh, and then if that all happened, then yes, I do believe that world peace is possible. But that brings me back. Listen, when I'm doing this is a funny haha video. I am not minimizing world issues, okay? Trust me, I am fully aware of the very serious world issues that are going on. My videos are kind of like a 20-minute to sometimes 55-minute escape from all of that, okay? But I am fully aware of all of the horrific shit that happens in the world every single day. But I do also someday wish for world peace. I do, because I love pageants, and it's a good pageant answer, and it always wins. Because who is gonna challenge world peace? Like, seriously. Anyway, well, that one person out there that didn't do the fucking shimmies. Anyway, so yesterday I did this Laura Lee video, okay? And nobody really cared about it. It was really apparent nobody cares about Laura Lee anymore. I actually thought, when I did it, I thought, you know, it'd be interesting to see how this video does. Because it's like, whenever I do a video, it's kind of like, you can kind of tell who people are interested or who they're not in. Like, people say they don't really care about Trisha. I haven't done a Trisha Paytas video in a long time. But people say they don't care about Trisha Paytas or Jeffree Star. But if I do a Trisha Paytas or Jeffree Star video, my views, or Shane Dawson, my views shoot through the roof. But so I kind of thought, Laura Lee, I was like, now I haven't done a Laura Lee video in a while. I kind of thought, well, maybe some people will be real interested in this, because a lot of the people that watch my videos used to watch Laura back in the day. Nobody cared. Nobody cared about Miss Laura Lee and her lies. Nobody cared. But anyway, so in the video, if you didn't watch my video from yesterday, she goes in there and she talks about, somebody asked, it was a Q&A, and somebody asked her, did Jaclyn Hill inspire you to close your brand down? And so she talks about Jaclyn Hill closing her brand down. Now, we know that Jaclyn never owned Jaclyn Cosmetics, okay? She might have written the LLC for it and paid her $20 to get it licensed and things like that, but then she sold it to Forma, okay? Did y'all hear, I saw Jen Love's reviews come out, did you guys hear that Hailey Bieber sold Rhodes, that Rhodes skincare or whatever, for $1 billion to e.l.f.? Did you see that? $1 billion, baby! And this is even better than this. She said in her little her Instagram thing, I'm not on the TikTok, Jen said she gets like a check for $800 million, and the rest of the $200 are in stock options for e.l.f. Okay, not only that, but then she's like got 6 positions at like e.l.f. and over like Rhodes Skincare or whatever it's called. I don't know about none of that. I never ordered any, but I don't know. I just want those Lunar Beauty skin lip glosses back. I'll tell you what a good citizen I am, okay? I'll tell you what a good citizen I am. My cousin said to me, she goes, why don't you just order those lip glosses? My cousin is not a good citizen. Caroline, I'm seeing her tomorrow for Cousin Fun Day. She goes, why don't you just order those lip glosses and just not tell anybody? I go, girl, because that's influencer culture. I don't do that. If I say I'm not going to use something, I don't use it, okay? She's like, nobody cares, Peter, about if you're using those lip glosses. I said, I care. I do. I've stopped using a lot of things because of what some companies stand behind. So anyway, that's a whole, now, see, you're trying to get me serious and things like this. Now stop. Okay, so anyway, I did this video about Laura Lee yesterday. This is already at 16 minutes, and we're not even into the meat and potatoes of this video. Anyway, I did this video yesterday about Laura Lee. Nobody cared. But when I was making my... This is what it's... People... Oh, he is trying to ruin careers over there. Yeah, well, I'm sitting in my bedroom and the landscapers are outside mowing the lawn. I'm up here trying to concoct, calculating, and being deceivious to ruin careers. Baby, they're ruining their careers on their own. They don't need my help, okay? But anyway, it does sound kind of summary, though, doesn't it, though? Anyway, so yesterday I was making my thumbnail. You know, because I'm an artist when it comes to thumbnails. Have you seen my thumbnails? They're basically like pieces of art. They really are. I mean, it takes me 2 minutes to make them. But anyway, so this is how I make a thumbnail, okay? I Google search like a name, like Laura Lee 2025, okay? But I pulled her picture right off her video from yesterday, just, you know, screenshot it and then took the background out and stuff like that. Here's a little lesson in how you do thumbnails. The lesson is don't ask Peter Monn, because he don't know fuck about how to do a thumbnail, okay? Don't ask me, baby, because I don't know how to do a thumbnail, and I do not care how to do a thumbnail. Anyway, my thumbnails are so bad. So anyway, so I'm like, I got funny stories about my drama channel friends in back in the day kidding me about my thumbnails are so bad. Baby, I know they are, okay? I know my thumbnails are bad. I'll own it all day long. But anyway, so whenever I am like, you know, putting a thumbnail together, or whoever I'm doing, I'll look up pictures. So I'm looking at, but I try to like, listen, I have done that James Charles apology picture and Toddy Westbrook from No More Lies. I've done those videos, those pictures so many times. I try to use newer pictures, okay? And I try not to booger the people. I try to really pick pretty good pictures, you know, of the people. I really do. I mean, yesterday I pulled Laura's picture straight off a video and tried to get one that was clear where she wasn't moving a whole lot. I can't help if she looks boogered in that picture or not. That's not on me, that's on Laura Lee. But anyway, so I looked up like Toddy 2025 and but her picture from 2025, she don't really have a whole lot. And I didn't want to go into her Instagram and things like that because I was lazy. I was going to the pool. So it was some video from, I don't know, she talked about her friendship with Jeffree Star or something like that. But anyway, I put in Jaclyn Hill 2025 and all these TikToks come up, okay? So I was going to use this. I actually had a bunch of screenshots of it. I was going to use this in the thumbnail yesterday, and I started watching, I went to her Instagram because I was like, if she has it on TikTok, she's got to have it on Instagram. So I went to her Instagram to see what this video was, and it's apparently her husband has her look up her name on is it GPA? Or is that a grade point average? I don't use that. I don't know what it is. Did y'all hear that James Fry, like that man cannot stay out of trouble. That man that wrote Million Little Pieces, you know the one that came out, that addiction memoir, and then it was all a lie and Oprah called him out. Do you guys remember that? His newest book, I was reading this is the shit that I fall down, okay? Somebody posted this thing on Facebook, well, because you know I'm sober, so all my sober friends are always talking about sober books and things like that. So somebody posted his new book out, right? He wrote the entire thing off of like AI and Chat GP or something like that. He used like Chat GP and what? What? I think that AI is of the devil. I do. Okay, if you are so weak ass that you can't put a video together without fully using chat. I mean, I'm not about this TikTok. This is like a little, you know, trend or whatever. But if your whole video is all about AI, baby, listen, don't waste my time with that madness, okay? Do not waste my time. That is a waste of my time. Anyway, so apparently it's something about her husband challenges her to look up her name or something on Chat GP and see what comes up. And, I haven't done that with myself. That kind of scares me a little bit to do that. But anyway, so she goes in here, and then I saw it said something about, oh, they're trying to get me into trouble already, talking about Dramageddon, and then something about her lipsticks. I kind of slid through it. So I was like, I went over to her TikTok. She has it on her TikTok. So I just saved it, and I thought, well, we'll live react to it today. Won't that be fun? Okay, at 20 minutes. Y'all ready? Here we go. Let me turn up the volume on this. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dance, dance. Did you remember that song from back in the day? Oh my God. I used to dance to that in the club. Okay. Miss Jaclyn. She looks pretty here, doesn't she? She looks pretty here. Everybody keeps on wanting me to do that video about her being on, I don't even know what those things are called, GPLs or something like that. I mean, I don't even know what Chat GPA is. It's not GPA, is it? Y'all are shaking your heads at me like you don't get it. Is she on Ozempic or something? I haven't even watched that video of her yet. So many people have been asking me to cover that video. I haven't even watched it yet. People have been sending me Robbie D. Christie's last two videos. I haven't watched those. I haven't watched that video where she comes out and talks about Ozempic or whatever. I'm not going to comment on it until I watch it. If that's something y'all want, you want me to cover the Robbie D. Christie videos, let me know. Those are kind of sometimes can be real serious videos, and it's summer, baby. It's summer. I miss the days of laughing and fan flipping. So, but if you want me to make those videos, I'll make the video. I'll go watch her or whatever. But anyway, she looks good. She looks cute in this picture. Okay, I like Jaclyn Hill in a hat. I do, you know. This is going to sound so funny when I say this, but you know that I did not wear a hat until like regularly wear a hat until like 2 years before I met my husband. Didn't have a beard either. Got married 13 years ago in August. We have our anniversary. Been together 17 years. If you go, I did not have a beard back in the, do I have a picture? No, not a beard. I did not have a beard back in the day. You know what? Y'all don't want to see a picture. When we got married 13 years ago in Las Vegas, the Cosmopolitan, I did not have a beard. I grew my beard. That was when I started growing my beard out. Didn't wear hats until 2 years before I met my husband. I had a John Deere hat that I wore like literally every single day. And then I just, over time, started wearing hats. People are like, it's because you're losing your hair. Baby, my hair is so thick. Look at my hair, okay? My hair is not going anywhere. My dad has thick hair. My dad's 84 years old, and his hair is thicker than mine. My mom had super thick hair. My grandma had, my grandma went to the beauty salon. My grandma went to prison. Oh, you didn't know that? My grandma went to prison? She did. For OG. Now we think 3 times, because the last time I went to lunch with my dad, he told me more stuff. So anyway, my cousin and I are looking, but my grandma, well, she went to prison for a lot of things. Money laundering. Laundering. Like, let's go do the laundry. We think that maybe she was working for the mob. No, true story. Did you guys hear that Drita is going to be on this season of House of Villains? Anyway, my cousin and I, we kind of have taken a break on the cousin thing, or the grandma thing, but we're looking into it. My cousin, she always tells me about how my grandma made her loose meat sandwiches. I'm like, what? I remember watching The Price is Right with my grandma and having chicken pot pies, and she smoked one Salem Light after another, and then she played bridge with her girlfriends in the afternoon while they watched their stories. I didn't know my grandma had gone to prison. I wish I had. I'd ask her all kinds of questions. I wanted to do this video a couple years ago, like an interview with my grandma's cellmate. Wouldn't that be a video? That fucking video would get 10 million views, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's hear what I don't even know how long this is. How long is it? Does it say? Let's just start watching it and see what Jaclyn has to say. You ready? Here we go. Okay, I had to stop the camera because I got like 5 seconds into the video, and then my neighbor next door, she texted me to tell me that she had to run out real quick, and then she'll be at the pool. So anyway, I had to stop the video for that. But then as I was getting into this, I thought, I was gonna like watch it, stop it, but I think it would be easier to watch it all the way through and then comment on it at the end. Because like right away, like I guess it's Chat GPT. Is that what it is? A GP? I don't know, but apparently, so the video is about her husband. I already told you about this. But anyway, So she asks about who is the first person to expose Dramageddon in 2016 with the Bi Sister video, okay? Which would have been Toddy Westbrook, except that that's not true. This is where you cannot trust AI. AI lies, okay? I have looked up so many things. I looked up on ChatGPT something about Michaela. I put up Michaela Nogueira and Jeffree Star. I looked up something. I don't even know if it was ChatGPT. It was something I looked up. I can't even remember where I looked it up. But anyway, and it said they had a falling out over the palette that they did together. I was like, Michaela Nogueira and Jeffree Star never had a palette together. That's why you cannot trust AI, okay? Do not trust AI at all. It's bullshit. So anyway, okay? Anyway, but Dramageddon did not start with Toddy Westbrook. There was an entire Dramageddon before that had to do with Jeffree. For my anniversary, I was in Las Vegas with Jeffree Star, because he was at home. Manny MUA, it was the downfall of Manny MUA, Laura Lee, Nikita Dragon, and Gabrielle Zamora when they were on the brand trip, and they all flipped off the finger and said, bitch is better without us. That was the first Dramageddon. So anyway, ChatGPT or whatever is wrong. But let's watch this whole thing, and then I will comment on it at the end. Okay. Oh, wait. The volume's down. Okay. Come on now.
YouTube beauty guru.
Why would it go to where I want it to go to the beginning? Okay.
My husband just challenged me to ask ChatGPT to quiz me on my YouTube beauty guru knowledge. So let's see how well I do at this. ChatGPT is trying to get me canceled!
Let me see it.
In 2018, who was the first beauty YouTuber to publicly expose Dramageddon with a video titled Bi Sister? My heart is racing. Ew! ChatGPT. Obviously, it's Tati. Oh my gosh, let's just move past this. Nice choice. What was the name of Jaclyn Hill's ill-fated 2019 lipstick launch that was plagued with quality control issues? Jaclyn Cosmetics So Rich Lipsticks. Bitch, you weren't rich after that launch. Correct! Yay! Which beauty guru is credited with popularizing the halo eye technique on YouTube in the mid-2010s? I want to say Nikki Tutorials. Desi Perkins, Marlene Estelle, Kathleen Lights, Nikki Tutorials. My heart just says it's Nikki. It might be Desi. My heart says Nikki. Let's see. Actually, the correct answer is Desi! Oh! She always did nail that. Damn. Before launching her own brand, which YouTube beauty influencer collabed with Ofra Cosmetics on a highlighter that became a cult favorite? I loved it. I wore it all the time. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I think it's Kathleen. You guys? Shit. I'm wrong. That's
She should know, because she got caught in a scandal with her.
By Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star in 2019. Conspiracy. That's right. I've gotten one wrong.
No, you gotta read it. This is just ChatGPT coming up with the questions. You gotta...
Are you trying to get me canceled? Did you enjoy that? Which beauty influencer faced major backlash after launching a $45 luxury hairbrush under their name? For once, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Who was it?
Hairbrush?
It was not Manny. It was not Laura Lee. That means it has to be Tati. Because it's literally me, Manny, and Laura, and then Tati. So it has to be Tati. Why don't I remember this for her?
I don't remember this at all.
Laura what? Who is the beauty influencer that became a global brand ambassador for Marc Jacobs Beauty in 2017, making a major moment for trans representation? Nikita, Gigi, or Miss Fame?
It's gotta be Gigi.
That's correct!
Hey.
Which beauty guru was one of the first to collaborate with the brand Morphe, help them rise to prominence in the beauty community?
Jeffree Star or Jaclyn Hill?
Well, he was one of the first, but I was the very first. That's crazy. That's asking me questions that involve me. Did you know that, babe?
I did.
ChatGPT. It knows. It knows.
It was Jaclyn.
Jaclyn, correct.
Which beauty guru is known for creating the popular cut crease? Oh, bitch, that's Nikki. 100%. And if it's not ChatGPT, it's broke. Wow!
See, it's broke.
I didn't know that. Jeez Louise, P. Louise. I had no clue.
I've never heard that name before.
Which beauty guru is known for her Get Ready With Me videos where she opens up about personal topics and is often credited with making the format popular?
Ooh.
Me,
Jaclyn Hill, probably.
Nikki Tutorials, and Desi Perkins. But I'm like,
well, didn't you say Nikki was like the first one to not do voiceovers?
You are right, Jordan. Nikki was literally like what inspired me to stop doing voiceovers. So I'm going to say Nikki. Actually, the correct answer is Tati.
Wow.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm letting people
Wow.
down. Which beauty guru was involved in the controversy? Oh god! Known as Lipstick Gate, where her makeup collections of sex were found to contain visible imperfections.
Oh, sweet girl.
It was
ChatGPT is eating.
It was Laura. She's really coming for me today. I don't know what I did. Maybe I don't thank her enough. That's correct. Jaclyn Hill was the center of Lipstick Gate. You know what? I'm done. I'm just going to ask her to roast me. ChatGPT, roast Jaclyn Hill. Don't hold back. I'm just going to let her get it out. She needs to get it out of her system, I feel. Jaclyn Hill, huh? The queen of blending eyeshadow into oblivion and releasing highlighter collection that could blind a small village. Not a diss yet, but I know it's coming. She's always nasty. I mean, with her YouTube career, she's like that one friend who always talks about how she's working on her brand, but still can't figure out how to open a door without smudging her lipstick. Don't get me started on her lipsticks. I'm convinced she sold these with the intention of creating the first ever scrunchie for your lips texture. You name it. It was like playing Russian roulette with your mouth, but instead of a bullet, it was a mystery ingredient. But hey, Jaclyn's a hustler, right? She somehow managed to make a career out of being just loud. Like, who needs solid content when you could just yell about luxury makeup and hope the drama swirls around you like a wing sweep hair tutorial gone wrong? I'm done for the day.
Cooked.
That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. I have to admit that. That was kind of cute. It's interesting, though, that the question was, the very beginning, it wasn't the first question in 2016, because, so I started in 2016. This is where you cannot trust Chat GPA or T or whatever it's called. What did she say at the very beginning? Hold on.
To quiz me on my YouTube beauty
What year?
knowledge. So let's see how well I do at this. ChatGPT is trying to get me canceled.
Let me see it.
In 2018, who was the first?
Oh, 2018. So 2018, that would be correct. In 2018, it would have been James Charles and Toddy Westbrook. So, yeah, I guess it was... proved wrong. I'm proved wrong. Anyway, Jaclyn Hill... Well, I don't think, I'm going to be completely fair in this moment, because that was kind of fun to watch. I like that she did that. I like that she was able to laugh at herself. I think that's growth. I think that's change. I think we should all be able to laugh at ourselves, to some degree. I think it's also interesting, like when I was watching Laura Lee's, it's interesting how much she talks about Laura in this one and how much Laura talked about Jaclyn in hers. I mean, they must be very close, which is why they won't sell each other out whatsoever. But what's interesting to me about this is that, like, Laura's talking about 2016, 2018. Jaclyn's, I mean, she did this, obviously. So this prompted it. It was like, it came up with the questions. But she's going back and talking about not just Lipstick Gate, but, like, the old years. It's interesting that when she goes back, that, like, from Jaclyn's point of view, when she's looking at it, she says, like, the OG beauty influencers, and the ones that she names are Jeffree. Well, she didn't really say much about Jeffree in this one at all. Jeffree, Toddy, Manny and Laura, and Nikki Tutorials. She kind of references Desi Perkins, but there were so many back then. I think it's interesting, too, how little she knows about Kathleen Lights. Do y'all not remember? There was a huge... This is where people don't remember stuff. There was a huge scandal with Jaclyn Hill and Kathleen Lights. Do you guys not remember that back in the day? Kathleen Lights, like, Jaclyn was filming her, and Kathleen Lights, they were playing video games. It was like they had the what do you call it, the visual thing on, and Kathleen Lights said something racist. Do you guys remember that from back in the day? They were really close back in the day. So it's interesting that she doesn't remember all that about Kathleen Lights. Interesting how much of that I didn't remember, though. Anyway, that was kind of fun. I kind of liked that. So anyway, don't trust Chat GPT. Because they will tell you, they're like a drama channel. They will tell you that Jaclyn Hill, she's rude and she's nasty. So rude and so nasty. A little nod to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which we caught up on last night. Anyway, let me know what you think about all that in the comment section below. See, that was a fun video. And we shimmied, and everything. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.